Aloha. Welcome to Cluster B Free Karen. If you find something of value here, please give the video a like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking or if this sounds familiar to you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you to all of the current subscribers and mahalo to the new subscribers. Break the fog. Breaking the fog of narcissistic abuse, of any kind of abuse, is something that you need to do. If you're listening to this message, you've already taken a step because you know something's wrong. Maybe you have Googled traits and it's come back to you. My partner gives me silent treatment. My partner has rages. My partner blames everyone for everything that goes wrong, blames me. They never take accountability. I'm financially worse off since I've been with this person. This person has delusional ideas. They come up with ridiculous thoughts. They always want to be right. They need to be the center of attention. This person has rage fits and antagonizes me to the point that I explode. And once I do, now they seem calm. They're better. That's because they can't regulate their emotions. If they see you happy, they can't stand that because they don't feel happiness, but they know how to fake it. They steal your happiness by making you angry, and that dissipates their anger because narcissists are angry all the time, and it calms them down. You don't know what's wrong, but you know something is wrong. Maybe you've even found out about the fog. Are you having memory problems? You have ideas to do something, and before you can stand up, you can't remember what it was you were going to do. If you're standing, you have a thought, a decision to do something, but before you can move, or as you start to move, you forget what it was you were trying to do. If you're a senior like myself, 64 years old at the time in 2020, you think that you've got Alzheimer's or early dementia. You don't realize it's the sleep deprivation that you're going through. That toxic person is keeping you up late at night. Your thought patterns are keeping you awake. You can't sleep. You're going through cognitive dissonance. Google that. This person does one thing and then says another. They treat you terribly and then get you in public and treat you so wonderfully and nice. They treat you terribly, but when you go out in public, they're charming and kind and wonderful, helpful, caring to everyone else, total strangers. These things will put you in the fog. Maybe you had planned to leave this relationship or end this friendship or end this business relationship or get away from your family, but you're still there. You thought of this, you planned. Maybe some of you have gone to shelters, but you wound up coming back because you didn't know about the trauma bond. Google that one. It's a chemical addiction in the brain because of the good and the bad times, the roller coaster of emotions that toxic and narcissistic and cluster B people keep you on. You can break the fog. You need to get information. Get yourself a life coach. Get a domestic violence advocate. Domestic violence is much more than just hitting. It's financial abuse, it's sexual abuse, sexual withholding, mental, emotional, psychological abuse, gaslighting you, invalidation, blame shifting, deflection. These things all add up, and you wind up one day not even knowing who you are or a shell of your former self. Contact the Domestic Violence Hotline, the national number, 1-800-799-7233, 1-800-799-SAFE, Sam, Adam, Frank, Edward, Get yourself a local domestic violence advocate, especially if you have children. If you want to end or get away from this relationship, you need help. Plan your way out. They will put an Amber Alert on you if you just disappear. Document what's going on. The domestic violence advocates will help you make a plan, keep you safe. There's some places that will actually hide you if you've got a violent narcissist. They don't get any better, they only get worse. Here's the news. This cycle, this dumbed down that you feel, this lack of energy, worn out all the time, exhausted, that will change, especially when you get away from the narcissistic abuse or whatever kind of abuse you're going through. A toxic manipulator who's depleting you of your sources, your time, your energy. You're isolated. You no longer care about associating with your friends and family. Even if you do associate with them, you're just a shell of yourself. Many of you self-isolate. Even when the narcissist isn't doing it to you, you don't have the energy to go anywhere because of all the rages. And then they turn around and breadcrumb you. They treat you nice for a short period of time. Maybe have sex for you. Do something nice. Do some housework. Participate. See, that's because they know they're losing control of you and they want you to be confused. And you are. Confusion is of the devil, the enemy. Confusion is not of God. If you feel confused, you're in a bad situation. Find your way out. Get professional assistance. Make a plan. I'm here to tell you that you can break the narcissistic fog. When you do get out and get away, you will discover something you completely forgot about. Peace, joy, laughter, contentment. Yes, you're going to go through some changes. Yes, things may be difficult financially for a while and emotionally, but it will change. You will find yourself again. You will find yourself laughing again. You will have peace because the persons you're dealing with are nothing but drama and chaos. Let me help you break that cycle. Start getting outdoors, drinking lots more water, reading a book, praying, meditating, exercising. These are things that will help repair the brain damage, which is fortunately reversible when you've been around a toxic person, especially a long time. You have post-traumatic stress disorder and don't realize it. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which hasn't been recognized yet. You've been through purgatory. There is another life. I'm a life coach. Let me help you go from survivor to thriver. www.clusterbfreekaren.com. Enjoy a new year. It's going to take effort, but you will find that peace. And refuse the Hoover. Those of you who have escaped, they're trying to get back together with you. Valentine's Day is coming. They're going to send people, hoovering by proxy, they call it, to find out who you are. Cut these flying monkeys out and don't tell them anything. Be well, be safe, and start living your life. Cluster, be free. Aloha from Hawaii.